What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So today we're jumping back into the stage, and we're going to be hacking another one of Fear's encrypted files that they sent us. If you remember from the last episode, a lot went on. That was a 3-hour episode, and like I said, I'm going to put it here in the beginning in case some of you didn't make it all the way to the end. I usually go until we get the hacking mini games, which usually put it about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on, the episode. But this one has been really, really long, and I've been getting much longer episodes. So let me know in the comments down below if you would prefer them to be shorter or if you like the longer content. Because I kind of want to tailor it to how people, would prefer to watch it. If you'd prefer to watch it in 30-minute increments, I can stop in the middle of somewhere, when we get into a next chat. Before we start that chat, I could just stop it there if that's what you're interested. So just let me know. So we've got this file. Everybody's having relationship issues. We've got Wolf, who loves our cousin Sophie still. And, we encouraged him to maybe talk to her about it. Hans is missing Julia, but yet he doesn't know Julia, which Wolf said that we would talk to him about the next day. And then we have, of course, Ron and Sophie, and we have me and my, I don't know, can you call it a love triangle? It's probably like a love square because there's 3 other people involved. So we have Alex, Robin, and Luca, but I'm really leaning towards Robin. I do wish I talked about this in one of the comments down below on my last video. Jimmy would be a good pick. I do like Jimmy, and I wish that they would have made him a love interest because, like I've said before, best friends always make the best relationships because if you go into it, you know each other really well. You get along really well. Best friends usually make the best partners, although if it ends up going south, then it kind of ruins the friendship at times. But, anyway, we're going to, get off of that right now. So we're going to go ahead and hack this mini game. Oh, and also, Nils decided he wanted to go stand on the stage to see what it was like, which is really sus because I think shortly after Nils, we had a few more conversations, I think, with Wolf and Hans, and then we entertained Fear. So let's go ahead and hack this. All right. Hans says, "Great googly moogly. Who did it again? You, of course." With my humble help, of course. Okay, so we have another video, and right now we can see on the mannequin, it says backstage, so I'm really interested what this is going to be. Ooh, that's not good. So it said find an entrance at the bottom, and then it showed the mannequin hanging and said to help me. So find the entrance backstage, help me. I think we can save ourselves the speculation. Fear definitely means the festival. Now, if you looked at it, the mannequin who said backstage looked male, and the one hanging looked female. I don't know if that means anything or not. So this can't possibly be a coincidence. Nils is out there, and now this. OMG, what the hell? Hans, that doesn't look good at all. Yeah, this can't be a coincidence, and Nils out there. You think Fear knew about this? That would be interesting. Disturbing, but interesting. I have to warn Nils right away. If you hear anything from Wolf, tell him to get in touch immediately. All right, I'll keep my antenna up. And please take care of yourself and your friends. Something is fishy here. You're telling me, Hans. Okay, let's try to get in touch with Nils. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to or something. He'll be like, oh, no, I'm fine. Hey, Nils, you have to get out of there now. It's important. I have to tell you something. Let me guess. A killer clown is waiting on stage, right? No, that's the other game. If you want to scare me, you need a better strategy. Nils, stop talking garbage and just listen to me for a minute. It's really important. I'm not fucking joking. You need to get out of there now before something happens. I don't have time for discussions now. Go back to the others immediately. Oh, I might just say I don't have time for discussions. You need to go now. Like, it doesn't help that he was smoking the wacky tobacco either, because he's probably just going to blow us off because of that. Wow, chill out. What's wrong with you? Has the organizer noticed that I want to go on stage? Should I prepare myself for a telling off, or will they send security straight away? There's this stranger who calls himself Fear, and he's been sending me messages for the last few hours. Oh, great. Now we're gonna tell him. Creepy stuff, videos of dolls, puzzles, clues. Wolf and I didn't want to worry you because we thought it was just some weirdo. But now it's getting too weird. We're worried. What did he say? And what is weird about it? Fear spoke of a backstage door behind which lies the truth. And you happen to be right there. That's not a coincidence. Or he's Fear. Wait a minute. There really is a door to the backstage area. I don't know how there would be because it's like an outdoor stage, but in an old building directly behind the stage. I wanted to take a look inside earlier, but the door is locked with a code lock. That fits with what he said. He gave us a riddle, and the solution was 023. Oh god, he's gonna go back there and open it. Okay, Azrael, listen. If this is another stupid prank, you'll regret it. Hey, Jimmy's the prankster. I'm not. I'm rational. But if you really think there's something to it, chill out. Honestly, you're totally exaggerating. Someone makes a stupid joke and you lose the plot. You know what? I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back for a second, enter the stamp code, and you'll see that nothing will happen. No, Nils, that's far too risky. Please trust me. And what if the code works and you end up in the shit? Just let it go and come back before you trigger something we'll all regret. Yeah, we don't want him to do it. He's gonna do it regardless of what we say. But you need to come back before something happens. Like, what if that's what sets something loose, or Fear loses it completely? Even if you're right and the code really works, I swear I'll leave straight away and we'll find out tomorrow what's behind this. That's a stupid idea. Give me 5 minutes and you'll see. We'll be laughing about it soon. Oh, God. Oh, Wolf, we need you. Here I am, Azrael. Wolf, thank goodness you got in touch. Things are going haywire here right now. At last, I was about to lose my mind. I already thought you were asleep while all hell's breaking loose. Okay, things are going really bad, Wolf. You know, I hate to wake you up from your hacker sleep, but I'm sorry. I shouldn't have muted my phone. No, I get what you did it. You should have, but I've skimmed through everything, and you're absolutely right. The thing with Nils can't possibly be a coincidence. Fear knew exactly that Nils was on his way to the site. Do you think Nils might be involved? What if Nils is in danger? We can't just sit around. Like, do you think Nils is involved? At the moment, I'm ruling that out. If he were involved, he would give himself away with his behavior. Not necessarily. But listen, there's something else that might help us. I mean, if he was Fear wanted us to do the code. So it would make sense for him to play along and be like, oh no, you're just full of crud. You know, that's not right. I'm going to go use it. Okay, so I took a closer look at the satellite data of the festival location. The backstage area is in an old building directly behind the main stage. Looks like a hunting lodge, one of the few buildings that are still intact. It's probably getting used for all sorts of things: power supply, storage space, and of course the backstage area. Here, I'll send you a picture based on the current satellite data. Okay, so let's watch the video. Oh, okay. That's a big building, though. That's not just a storage area. That's wild where that stage is. This is supposed to be the backstage area? Wait a minute, a hunting lodge? That rings a bell. That looks like a scene from a horror movie. Oh, the hunting lodge. That kind of does ring a bell because I know something was mentioned about that earlier, but what was that in? I'm going to go ahead and click that one. I was just coming to that. Okay, good, he's going to remind us because I knew we'd heard something about it. And now it's getting really interesting. Sophie said something earlier about a curse that the gas station attendant mentioned. That's right, it was with the curse. It was something about this was an old hunting ground. That made me curious, so I did a bit of research. Let me guess, it gets even creepier. Come on, no ghost stories now. Bring it on, Wolf. Let me guess, it gets even creepier? Than just cursed land. You got it. I like how we're discussing this when Nils is getting ready to put in the code. Allegedly, a hunter who was known for his cruelty lived there a long time ago. But see for yourself. Okay, so we have a video. Oh, is it behind the legends?
Welcome to a special edition of Behind the Legends. This is a time of year that is not exactly suited to morbid, dark stories. The days are getting longer and brighter, the weather friendlier, and people's spirits better. But isn't it precisely at a time like this that we become careless? That we no longer pay attention to what is happening around us and perhaps become more susceptible to dark forces? That's what we want to look at today. Many of you have told me that you are attending the Spring Breakout Festival this year, a popular festival where many famous bands will be performing. Among them are the Sonic Rebels, of whom I am also a big fan. There will be singing, laughing, dancing, maybe some drinking. But what if I told you that this positive, amazing atmosphere will take place not far from a scene of horror? At first glance, the forest where the festival takes place looks like a completely normal forest. And just like any forest, this forest used to have a hunter. However, this hunter did not limit his trophies to deer, stags, foxes, or other animals. No, he hunted people. You might assume that he used a rifle, but he didn't. He wanted something that would bring him closer to his prey. Something that would allow him to watch the last moment of life of his victim. He used an old rusty axe. One day, he disappeared without a trace. But the hunting lodge, where he dragged and tortured his victims, where he let them bleed out and slowly killed them, is still standing. Legend has it that the ghost of the hunter still roams the woods and continues to kill. By the way, the axe has never been found. Many assume that it is still somewhere in the lodge. Am I just telling you all this because the forest from the legend is the same one where the festival will take place? No, I'm telling you this because the backstage house of the festival is the same hunting lodge of our hunter. It's where the bands prepare for their big show, where equipment is stored, and where some fans will even meet their idols. And it's also, if you're at the festival and hear a piercing sound in the night, maybe it's one of the band members trying to tune his guitar, or maybe it's the hunter's axe going over the grindstone, waiting to find his next victim. Are you going to be at the Spring Breakout Festival this year? Then please drop me a line and let me know. I wish you lots of fun, and above all, that you all return home safely. See you at the next Behind the Legends.
Wow, that was a really cool getting to see Tim to come back. So I'm kind of curious if maybe Tim's going to hop back in this one because we need to talk to him about this axe killer. Very cool. I always love the behind the legends that they put in this. It's very neat. Very interesting and creepy that the fact that the band is going to be back there in that backstage area. So a ghost hunter with an axe, a haunted hunting lodge as a backstage area. Just the reassuring story I needed. That sounds like a horror story to keep people away. And what if the curse is real? I mean, we've already experienced enough strange things. Maybe fear is somebody who lost a loved one to this. Nah, I think there's someone behind it. From experience, I can say that ghosts do sometimes send private messages, but I don't believe this is the case here. Speaking of private messages, did you read my private messages, Wolf? You better not have. They're too spicy for you. A fear has just written to you. His cell phone was logged into the network. Just a short login is enough to roughly determine where he is. This is our chance. I'll start a trace immediately. Finally, some good news. I hope we'll get him. Hurry up, Wolf. Oh, excuse me. Hurry up, Wolf. Who knows what Fear is planning next? Please tell me you'll find him before he gets Nils into trouble. Yeah, we need you to hurry up, Wolf. Who knows what he's planning next? Let's not waste any time. I'll get to work right away. And you have to make Nils realize that he should pull himself together. No rockstar behavior, no stupidities. Stupidities? Stupidity. That's literally what that says there. Stupidities. I said stupidities and stupidities, and then I insisted that that was like the word. Oh my goodness, I have issues with words sometimes. Words are hard. And above all, stay away from the backstage area. I'll be right back with you. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, so Nils did message us with stupidities. Shit, you were actually right. The door opened. I'm inside, Azrael. Nils, have you lost your mind? Cut the crap. Damn it, Nils, we had a different deal. Get out of there now. Wolf is trying to locate the stranger. Don't stay in there. It could be dangerous. Yeah, I'm going to say this one. Look, Wolf's working on it. You need to get out of there. Fuck. Listen to this. No, I don't want to. Just get out of there. Damn it, Nils. Don't call me and give me things. Get out of there. It's that music that was in the gas station. The music box. This is exactly the same melody as in Sophie's video from the gas station. Damn, that doesn't sound good. Don't go any further. Oh god. That's creepy. Please, Nils, get out of there now. That can't be a coincidence. This keeps getting weirder. Come back before something happens. Why doesn't anybody ever listen to us in this game? Are you seriously such a scaredy cat? Nils, it's not about being scared. It's about walking into the unknown and you don't know what the frick you're walking into. Or are you practicing for a role in Wimp the movie? Even Sophie dared to enter the room at the gas station. I'll invite you to a proper horror movie marathon soon so that you can learn to stay cool. You know what? If you end up dead, don't come haunting me, okay? That's your fault. But this isn't a horror movie, this is real. Then at least I'll learn that show-offs always bite the dust first. Nils, stop playing the hero and get out of there. Yeah, dude, stop being the big brave boy and get your butt out of there. Listen, if someone really wants to warn us, then I have to get to the bottom of it, don't I? Oh my god, no you don't. This is the wacky tobacco talking. Get the frick out of here. Oh, you know, for once, I would just like one of these games where somebody just listened to us. Okay, so, or you can just run away like a normal person would. Let's find out what's behind it in the daylight tomorrow. Your decision, but think carefully about what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, let's find out in the daylight, okay? When we can see better. And when there will be more people there. If I disappear now, we'll never find out what's going on here. What if someone really wants to warn us about something? Yeah, or you could just disappear for good. Just a second. The music box must be closed. There's a way here. There's a way here. Like, does he mean like an area to walk through? The music box must be closed? Or is he saying he needs to close it? Or somebody closed the music box? Yeah, what do you mean by there's a way here? Get out of there already. I have a freaking bad feeling. I swear, if you get out of there alive, I'll wring your neck myself. I don't know if I want to go that far, because he might end up dead. So let's just be like, get out of there already. I have a freaking bad feeling. Oh, God. Nils, say something. Oh, that's not good. Damn it, Nils. Report immediately. This is not funny. Nils, please say something. I'm about to freak out. Oh, God, he's calling.
What the hell is this? What? No, the door. God damn it, the door. Open the damn door. Damn it, open the door.
Oh my God, he got trapped in there. Oh, that's where they ended it. Oh my goodness, he's gotten trapped in there. And if you noticed, there was a book on the table that looked like it had a piece of paper. There was a headless female mannequin, and you could tell he was in the hunting lodge because there was, you know, was it skulls? I think it was animal skulls on the walls. I think we're going to have to get him out of there in the next episode. So it says end episode 1. You've reached the end of episode 1. We're already working at full speed on the next episode. In the meantime, take a look at our other games. So here we have Argus. That's the one that had just finished recently. So if you haven't had a chance to play Argus, I, recommend giving it a try while you wait for the next episode of this one. And you might hear and see somebody that you recognize. Just maybe somebody who has a YouTube channel. Goes by the name of Az. You also have The Healing, The Sign, Orphans, which is actually one that I have been recording in small episodes throughout the last couple months. I just finished episode 1 not too long ago. So if you haven't seen that one, or you've played it and just kind of want to see a different playthrough, please, go check it out on my channel. I should have a playlist for it where it has the full episode 1. I'll be starting episode 2 as soon as I can. And Circus of Death, is the one that released just before the stage, and episode 1 is only out for that one right now as well. So that is the end. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the stage. I really, really enjoyed it. Honestly, I like this one a little bit better than I do the Circus of Death one. Just from the sheer fact that it's music related. I love anything music. I've really been enjoying it. It's kind of like a neat concept for this one. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the next episode. So let me know your theories. Like, do you think Nils is dead meat? Are we going to be able to save him? I almost got the feeling it was like an escape the room type thing. Just from the sheer fact that the door locked behind him. It looks like he's going to have to probably find something in that book, and there's a piece of paper there. Maybe it kind of gets him out of there, but he ends up somewhere else. So yeah, I really wish he would have went back and we could have all went there together. Might have been better if everybody had ended up in the room, but of course Nils wasn't thinking straight and ended up in there. So hopefully we don't have to wait too long for the next episode. I'm not sure how long it's coming out. I'm sure they've got a tracker for it, but I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. And you'll come back to my channel to check out the second episode once it drops. So please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.